Okay, so I believe we are live.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, ladies and
Hi.
gentlemen. I hope you're all doing really, really well. Welcome to our tarot, oracles, and rune readings. And this is the second one we're doing. I think the more we do, the better we get. So I'd like to welcome you all. Let's see, checking the live.
So today is the 7th, right? Today is 2/7, so it's for the week of 2/8 ahead. We're going to be doing a collective reading, and then we're going to be doing individual readings. Dr. Amir, he usually pulls 3 runes, 3 fairy cards, and I do 3 tarot cards. These readings are by donation, suggested donation for 333. Reading it's 20, and for one card pull, it's whatever your heart desires. So let us know if you're ready to have your cards, runes, oracles read. We do have a trip coming up in June, and that is June 28th till July 5th in England, where we'll be going to all of the sacred places, traveling around. So you could be traveling with us because there's going to be a lot of magic. We're going to be doing initiations at each one of the stops, and then there will be plenty of readings along the way while we're riding the bus. Right, Dr. Amir?
Yes, 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 indeed.
They will be
Healing,
fun.
Q&A, and also what we all intuitively pick up, which is going to be enhanced by everyone there. So gifts are transferred through proximity. When there's a bond of friendship and love, we open up to absorb. And so it's not just the sacred sites and the energy of the earth, it's the beautiful energy of the people that are there. And so it's going to be a wonderful experience. The energy in England, it's very subtle. And so there's a little period of slowing down and tuning into it. And once that occurs, it is monumentally powerful. It really does deep healing. And there's some ancient codes. It's the place where the legend of Merlin and King Arthur comes from, the end part of our journey. So if it's something that resonates with you, just know you're more than welcome. It's going to be an amazing journey.
Correct. Yes. So reach out, get all the details. But we're going to start today's reading in a circle by cleaning and clearing the energy. I always do the sage for the feminine, and Dr. Amir always does Palo Santo for the masculine.
Yes, indeed.
So let us clean and clear. There's a lot of heaviness in collective. There's some squares going on astrologically. I believe Uranus, Venus. Pluto has been in, we're still in a Libra moon for now, but we will be exiting and going into Scorpio moon. So, a lot of deep, deep emotions this weekend. So, if you're feeling highly emotional, processing a lot of things, feel like crying, highly recommended to ground outside in the nature. Take a nice walk, sit down, take a couple of deep breaths, even 15, 20 minutes if that's all you can do. And then, because Scorpio is water, having a nice Epsom salt bath or magnesium bath would be wonderful. So, just so you know, highly emotional weekend, but a lot of deep, deep emotional healing because Scorpio is the deep ocean. And so, we are in pre eclipse season. The eclipse is going to be exactly on the 17th of February. I'll talk more about it next week. We are doing one more readings on Saturday on the 14th next week. So on the love day, those will be love readings and they're special. You can, if you're interested, sign up ahead of the game. Reach out to us and sign up for a slot ahead of the game for the Valentine's Day special, which will be amazing. So, just so you know, a lot of energy. We are in pre eclipse season. It's going to be a ring of fire eclipse. Extremely, extremely powerful. I'll be talking more about it next week, but we are feeling the cleansing, clearing, releasing energies. Um, it might feel like chaos. Other people might be releasing a lot. So even if you're driving, you might notice a little more aggression. You might notice people being more emotional, the usual reaching out. So just so you know, that's what energies of the current weekend are. So prepare yourself. Monday, the fog lifts. We're gonna go into a Sagittarius, and it's gonna be yay, good old fun. But just gotta last through the weekend. The best thing to do is to have a bath, journal, write, feel the feelings, allow them to move through your body. Don't attach to them, observe them, release them, go for a walk, go to a gym, whatever resonates, talk to a friend, reach out to a friend. So I think with that said, Sage has finished. We're ready to go into collective readings for the week and then into individual readings. So, Dr. Amir, would you please take us into a collective for the coming up week?
Oh, yes, it would be my pleasure to do so. Everybody, welcome. Thank you for being here. Already got Jose asking for a reading. We've got you, brother. So let's do the collectives. A few little words on the current energies and what is of a very powerful and important influence right now would be the sun with the flares. So even before going live, Adriana and I were speaking about the effects it has. It could be maybe little bursts of dizziness, maybe ringing in your ears. Most certainly, it will affect your dreams or the quality of your sleep. Just be aware that this is nothing to be anxious about. It's a perfect time to open up and receive upgrades, spiritual upgrades, and DNA activation. It's with the help of the sun that our species has evolved. So the sun is a very, very powerful influence, and now it seems to be hyperactive. So take full advantage of what is available without fear or hesitation. Welcome it, knowing that it is a gift from the divine, and it is absolutely for you. The gift is yours. So, with that being said, let's begin looking into the energy of the collective for the week commencing today, Saturday, February 7th, to our next week, the 14th. So, let's begin with the runes. This one absolutely wants to come out. How beautiful! This is Wunjo, the energy of joy and happiness and satisfaction, partying, celebrating. So this is the first energy. How gorgeous. Let's now continue to the next energy. This one is absolutely shouting. Oh my God, we've got Sowilo. This is the sunshine or the sun energy of victory, of a mission complete, of satisfaction, of glory. How wonderful and beautiful. And so let's go for our third and final energy. And this is Ansuz. This is the rune of Odin. It's true vision, insight, means the divine is watching over you. So the three initial energies coming out, it could not be any more beautiful. Joy, happiness, the sun, victory, and the beloved divine, grace, watching over you, help, evolution. And so now let's add a fairy oracle to see what the fairy want to add to this already really gorgeous picture. And here we have the sage. The sage is wisdom, hidden knowledge. It's the wisdom of the soul, that which you have acquired lifetime after lifetime. And if you look, there's many elements of nature, even in the mustache. You see that there are leaves growing. We've got this beautiful blue, dark blue with the upper chakras, and then this green and yellow going downwards. Confidence and insight. All in all, the energy that is coming forth is joy, victory, and being blessed by the divine towards the magnificent you. Again, if you notice on the card, we have one of the eyes missing. This is pointing towards the legend of Odin. How appropriate that the rune of Odin is coming through. It's sacrifice of something that is transient, impermanent, towards gaining vision to the entirety of reality. So, if one morning you wake up and suddenly all your faculties and sensors beyond the physical body are online, that is most certainly a case for joy and celebration. So, this is the initial energy. And by the way, the wonderful esteemed audience making donations, I'm just one by one taking note, and we shall most certainly be honored to do a reading for you. So, as for the collective, my message coming through is joy, victory, and being blessed and supported by the divine. So, Adriana, please take it from here.
Okay, let's see what we get. So today's cards, these beautiful romantic Victorian cards, set with the decks, which deck wanted to come. The energies today are purifying, purging, right? With all the solar flares that we've been doing all the work. Very clearly, they even chose the ball with like the purplish hue and a hint to it. And so then they're like, the cards have to match. They have to be in that same beautiful hue, because we're going with the violet flame, Saint Germain's violet flame. That's who wants to be mentioned today. Let's do the 3-card pull for the collective. This is the first one. So the first card that's coming out, it's the Hermit card. This is so interesting that the Hermit should come out and you got a joy. So Hermit, it's finding that peace on the inside, finding that joy on the inside, going through the part of loneliness, taking the time out, sitting with yourself, finding that true self. Even, all of us need to take some time out from life, whether it's a job, whether it's a family, whether it's a partner, whether it's kids. We all need to like take time for ourselves. And it's also number 9. That's what's really jumping out at me, that it's a major arcana and a 9, and he is watering the flower. So watering the tree, right? So this is self-nourishment, self-nurture care, sitting with yourself, having that bath, drinking some really good water, such as you know, any kind of clean osmotic reversed water, right? Hydrogen water. Water's really coming up big time for this coming up eclipse. There might be some sort of a water something shortages, or a lot of energies will be rising with this eclipse that's coming up. So this is not fear mongering, just honor and thank water for being available, free, for everyone, clean and pure in its original state. When you drink water, I'm led to say this: hold on to your cup, bless your cup, put the words in the water that you wish to receive, right? Thank you for the healing, love, joy, happiness, right? And then bless it that way over your heart, and then have a sip. So I'm being led to talk about water, so water it is. So that's first. Ooh, second one really jumped out. It's very matching to the Hermit. I can't make this up. It's the High Priestess. The second card is the High Priestess. And High Priestess, there she is again. Has pine cone above. The Hermit has the star above. She has the pine cone above. And it's literally listening to your intuition. That's the High Priestess. We all have a feminine. It's on the left side of us. We have a masculine on the right side of us. So listening to your intuition, but as you notice, the Hermit and the High Priestess are both independent. They're both sitting with themselves. They're sitting and happy and content in their energy as they are, right? So it's powerful. She's sitting, she's meditating, she's connected all at once with the other side, with all that is. So that's the second energies. And the third energies, goodness, it's the Five of Swords. So I do want to talk about this. I almost forgot to talk about it. Five of Swords, it's the change. So there is a lot of chaos out there. A lot of things are coming out. People are finding out a lot of different things, especially with the Scorpio moon. More stuff that was secret will be coming out. That's what Scorpio does. Scorpios make the best spies ever. They can see through you. Just take one look and they know. Then they just have to find a proof to whatever they know, right? So Five of Swords is energy of change. But if you see this person, she is handling these swords very easily. She has her hands on picking and choosing, ordering, organizing. So that is the energy of you, which this wanted to come up as a current energy. However, there's going to be one more card for the collective as an outcome. They really wanted me to talk about the chaos that's going on and really going on inside with the priestess and the hermit. And then there is a Four of Swords, meditation. Stay in meditation. You want to bring in an end to that chaos that's outside of you. Your outside starts on the inside. You command the outside by commanding the inside. So mastering the meditation, taking the meditation, sitting outside, going to a meditation class, downloading a meditation, whatever talks to you, being at peace, praying, it's another one. You could be praying. You can go to a holy place and pray there as well. Whatever resonates with you, you could be running in, that's a meditation. You could be walking in, that's a meditation. So those are the messages for the collective that's coming up. I think we're going to have a lot of energies because I know we have a lot of squares coming in. So there's going to be a lot of changes and shifts. I love the runes that you got with the joy and happiness and the payout. I think as we stay highly connected to the other side, and don't allow anyone to take our inner peace, then as a result, we're going to be walking through the chaos with huge peace in our heart. So that is what the collective energies are for the next week, everyone. Happy
Beautiful,
shifting, transmuting, and letting things go.
beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It is from this chaos that manifestation happens at its easiest and most rapid form. So imagine everything is shaking and moving, and if you want a certain element of creation, you can easily access it. In established order and stagnancy, manifestation is slowed down. So chaos is the element of the void, the divine void. So a lot of that is coming in to assist in receiving upgrades, shaking and purging and transmuting the old, resulting in victory and joy. So the collective is in for a ride this week. It seems it's going to be amazing.
Okay, so we're going to take a couple of deep breaths in and just clean and clear the energy. This is the power ball. Just take a deep breath in and allow this beautiful energy of the fresh breaths to be coming in. Just cleaning and clearing you out from the top of your head, third eye, throat, heart, solar plexus, very powerful, and then sacral, root chakra, your stability, security, the way that you manifest in this lifetime, taking it down both of your feet, down the knees, ankles, through the bottom of your feet, all the way to Mother Earth, connecting your roots down, allowing this beautiful bowl to clean and clear, kind of go up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down your body, allowing these magical energies to clean, purify, energize. Dr. Amir as well is offering his healing. So if you, besides reading one to receive a little mini healing, he's offering his healings and energy cleansing today as well. So just write in there, mini healing or mini clearing. So you can choose a reading or mini healing session, or combine the two and then just say, I'd like to have both. So yeah, I think this will be a fun thing for today, considering how much energy is really being cleared. And that's what's heavy coming in, and they're heavily talking about it. So just want to clean and clear everybody. There we go. Third deep breath in And off we go into the readings. Yay!
Yay, indeed. And so I'll just do this as a matter of protocol so we follow a good sequence, entering the work with great intentions, benevolence, calling to the divine source. And so let us clean. Fantastic. So, the first reading that we have is for our wonderful friend Jose. Dear Jose, I hope you're doing really, really well. Welcome. Thank you for being here with us. Much love and gratitude. So, let's
And
begin
being
with the.
patient, waiting from last week to get this reading this week. So thank you, Say.
Yep. And so, patience is a virtue. All good things come to those who wait. And so, let's begin with the runes. Ooh, this one is shouting. Okay. So, Willow, sun, victory, glory, satisfaction. This is the happiest. This is the best rune in the whole set. And so far, you're getting an amazing start. This one, where is it? It's kind of running away. I got it. It's under the pile and I see it. Okay, protection from evil. This is the rune of Algiz. It's representing the elk, this majestic, vigilant creature, upright with the horns pointing upwards, aware of the surroundings, and yet it is peaceful. So you have victory and protection from evil. So far, the first two are beautiful energies. So this one is shouting. And then we have Rido. Rido is fast movement, forward movement, but also it indicates evolution, rapid change. And so the runes coming together are telling you, my dear friend Jose, that victory is coming in. You're going through monumental change and evolution, transmutation of energy. And so while this is happening, you're protected by the beloved divine and all the agents of the beloved divine in many different forms. So there's nothing to fear. You've done the work. Here come the results, which is going to be victory, joy, basking in the glory of the sun and evolving. I think the sun coming out, this came out for the collective too. More than just the notion of victory, I think the actual sun, the wonderful paternal energy in the solar system, Sol, the solar system, is very important with all the solar bursts, the flares that we have. This is something. So, for you, my wonderful friend Jose, the sun is causing evolution. So, awakening dormant DNA in the body, activation, and also the awakening of dormant gifts of your infinite soul. Um, this is really, really beautiful. And so now I would like to add one of the fairy to complete the message. Ask to shuffle one more time. And here we go. Let's see. Here we have the Oakmen. And this is something indicating strength and ancient wisdom, depth. This would be the same card as Awaz. Awaz is the yew tree. Here we have the oak tree, but the energies are very similar. A slow growing tree with incredibly dense matter. You can't blow it up with dynamite. You can't punch a hole with a bullet. This is indicating standing the test of time, but also the ancient wisdom. So, this evolution or activation is bringing the gifts of the soul online. You've earned this wisdom, right? We've got mutual support. So this little happy guy right here, look at this little googie goo. This is like a pet or a guardian animal. Perhaps you have a cat or a dog or a familiar. This wonderful little creature is not in your life by accident. So, all and all, what I have for you, my wonderful friend Jose, victory, protection from evil, evolution, and the remembering of ancient wisdom, strength and ancient wisdom. This is really monumental. And so I would like to just kickstart this whole process by breaking up blockages in your energy structure. I'm going to use the sequoia tree. Trees seem to be coming in, the yew tree, the oak tree, the sequoia. So if you have the ability to walk amongst trees, that would also be highly, highly beneficial for you. So clearing the branches of the soul star, coming down soul star and soul bridge, cleaning out the crown, washing away anxiety, third eye looking good, jade gate open, cleaning out throat chakra, your discernment and truth, higher hearts looking good, a little cut between heart and higher heart. Just reseal everything up, cleaning and healing. So cleaning location between higher heart and heart, reconnecting everything back. There we go. Some pretty nasty heartbreak a few lifetimes back, and now that is out of your energy. Heart is gloriously healthy. Again, underneath the heart. So something did a number on your heart, my friend, a few lifetimes back, 8 lifetimes ago, cutting the connection to the higher heart, thymus, and your solar plexus. The same drill. Let's clean underneath the heart. Let's vacuum clean all that stuff out. And now washing with light, the magnolia. Good, good, good. Moving down, sacral, tendon and roots, clearing the feet, earth bridge, earth star, and root structure are looking amazing. So let's pull in light into your body, washing everything, cleansing and nourishing everything. And blessed be, keeping awesome, my wonderful friend. And that's all from me. I would like to now give the floor to my wonderful teacher, Adriana.
Hello, Jose. Okay. Sorry if I appear and disappear is because people are texting me, Dr. Amir. Joy would like to get on a list for reading. She said she
Done.
doesn't know how to comment, so we'll put her and add her on there. So, Jose, this one is for you. It was interesting. First, I mean, you just had a mini healing session. I would say this will take care of a lot of things because Dr. Amir freed you. I've had a lot of clearings and healing by Dr. Amir, and they're absolutely amazing. And they totally move me forward in life, whether it's with the other people, different relationships, friendships, work relationships, sibling relationships. Um, just really clears the slate. So I would say smart thing to get cleaning and clearing by him because that's powerful. First card you did get, it's the Fool. So that tells me new beginnings. Clean slate, which look how fitting that is. You just had a major clearing session. Drink a lot of water, Jose. Make sure you get a bath today to integrate. Love how you had the oak energy because you carry the strong green man energy yourself. So spending a lot of time outside, but in your case, having how many plants you actually have, spending the time inside with open windows is just as good. You're a fire sign yourself, so this Scorpio moon we're going to go in, that's going to be your 12th house. So you will be pulling in a lot of emotions. Please have a lot of baths, drink a lot of water. You'll be releasing things that Dr. Amir just took out of you. But it's a clean slate. That's a card number one. So sun is shining. Your dog is next to you in a full card. Happiness and joy. It's interesting having an O card. You had a little helper. You do have a little helper, right? So that little helper is helping you. And then the judgment card came out. for you, which is number 20. So seems like you passed some major lessons and sessions, and you are ready to move forward. When I see judgment in a reading, it always tells me, the worst is over. We're moving forward. Full is moving forward. The judgment, you're stepping into new lessons. Yeah. So new things are coming in, I would say, especially with this solar eclipse, which already the energies have started because they start 2 weeks prior. So you're already pulling them in. And I have a Two of Wands, which tells me money, opportunities are going to be very fruitful for you. So idea that you have, idea that you brought in, idea that you will be, the shepherding around that you were just writing to me about will be very financially good for you, making and earning you a good amount, which is exactly what you were looking for. So you're a great salesperson. You're Sagittarius. Use that to your advantage and get yourself known out there, because you're going to help to a lot of different people, let's say. That's what I have for you, my dear friend.
Fantastic. Really beautiful. Keep being awesome, buddy. You know,
Yeah.
this kind of stuff doesn't just happen accidentally. You've done the work, you've done it with integrity, and you're seen, you are acknowledged, you are loved. And now it's the time for all this good stuff to manifest in physical reality for you. So keep being awesome, and many blessings.
Yep.
Okay, so let's continue moving forward. Our next wonderful friend is Anna. So before we start, let me just clean the energy. Wow, this is powerful. Ooh, my goodness, yes. Okay, Anna, you are, I don't even need cards or runes for this. You have entangled with some heaviness, and you are demolishing it like a boss, like boom. And it's not just for you either. You're doing this for a very significant number of people in the collective. This is a monumental task. This is a large scale job, and you're doing it. Although the human part, the physical aspect, may feel tired or anxious at some time, rejoice in your strength. You're a incredibly powerful soul, and you are helping countless people. One of the reasons for this wonderful incarnation in this wonderful body. So that's coming through immediately. Let's this wants to come. All right, so what we have, this is what's waiting for you. Wunjo, joy, joy of victory, joy of fulfillment, joy of harmony, love, partnership. Wunjo, the first thing coming out, that's what's arriving pretty soon. Next energy, let's mix. Oh, what's this one? It wants to come. And then again, Manaz. In the context of your reading, my wonderful friend, I'm going to interpret this in a plural way. Instead of the mighty human, humanity. So joy, joy not just for you, but you're going to be the cause of joy for humanity. And then the third one, which one wants to come? This little naughty one that was escaping. And Gebo, a gift. So there's a few ways to read these three. First of all, my magnificent friend, for humanity, you are the gift of joy. Or we can look at it in a singular way. Mighty human, awesome, mighty human. There is a gift of joy approaching for you. I would think both are correct, because you are a member of the human species also in this body. So the results of your efforts, your endurance, your sacrifice, your integrity is resulting in the breaking up of much heaviness that nobody can handle the way you do. You're not just doing this for your magnificent self, but for many, many, many people. And I salute you. So let's get a fairy oracle to see what they want to add. I'm still getting a no. Let's shuffle a little bit more. And now strong. Yes. Here we have Geo, the slow. And I like saying it in that way. Geo, the slow. This is patience. This is really um, waiting for the cycles of time. It's basically awareness that everything is cyclical. There's a rise and then there's a fall. There are ebbs and flows. There are grand cycles. There's cycles of the moon. There's cycles of the planet. Awareness of this will give you calmness. And so, with this whole cleansing and demolishing heaviness, this has not accumulated overnight. Humanity hasn't fallen into this state in a week. And so naturally, it makes sense that processing through this heaviness as it's coming through and being broken up and transmuted is going to require a little bit of patience on your side. And this may be a little bit frustrating, especially for the human, for the physical part of your consciousness. But just know that this is not going to be forever. A little bit more patience and endurance, and then it is done. Because there's a transmutation through the divine fire that once it is done, it is irrevocable. It is burnt away. You cannot just put back the ash and get the original structure. And this is what you are doing. It is an act of mastery, requiring patience, but the outcome is the gift of joy. And there's an endurance and permanence to this. So that is what I have for you, my magnificent friend Anna. Keep being awesome. Little patience. It's all working the way it has to. And you're on top of the game. There's nothing that you need to do differently. Keep being awesome. And so, Adriana, please take it from here.
Okay, Anna, let's see what I get for you that's coming up. I get a card. Oh, wow. A few of them want to come in. It's the first card that's coming up for you. It's the High Priestess card. How interesting. This was in a collective reading. Of course, the same things are going to keep popping up throughout the readings because we are all in the same collective energy. So the High Priestess is you have the knowledge and the intuition. And as Dr. Amir said, just because things haven't happened yet doesn't mean that they're not going to happen. So knowing about divine timing and having the faith of things happening exactly as you envision them, because you have very, very powerful energy of High Priestess, which tells me you've done a tremendous amount of work on yourself to have that High Priestess connections to the divine. The time and place is coming, so patience is required. My goodness. Okay, let me shuffle this because the Hermit came out the second time, and you saw me shuffle it earlier, and yet the Hermit came out. I mean, if it comes out the second time, then it comes out the second time, which is so interesting. But let's see. This reading is for Anna, just clarifying. Let's see, what is your second card? Is the Five of Hearts. Okay, I did have a feeling that whatever you were going through was healing some very old broken hearts. And that I felt even as Dr. Amir was doing your session, because just old stuff, anything can break your heart when things don't work out the way that you imagine them to be. So that disappointment and heaviness and like, why hasn't it yet? Why isn't it? When is my time? Really is what I'm getting. in your case, and it's like you have the intuition to know that it's already yours. We tend to get tested as we're manifesting. Do you believe, even though it's not showing up in your universe, do you believe that you're worthy and that you deserve? And your third card is actually Four of Pentacles. So this is a really good card. Four is number of foundation, building a healthy, happy foundation. So I would say Four of Pentacles is having that foundation. Universe is, it's like the four pillars of the earth, besides the fact that it's a financial, right? Financial stability, financial stability, prosperity, having more than enough, right? But allowing energies to come in. Four of Pentacles are the building blocks. They are coming and leaving. So in order to receive, we have to remain open. We can't be like this and then keep asking for things, because if you close yourself up, things are not going to come. Prime example would be like, oh, I asked for divine partnership. It hasn't come. And I don't think it's ever going to come. Right. So that sentence of I don't think it's ever going to come, just close the energy, right? Ask for divine partnership, but I don't think it's ever going to come. So then it's not going to come, right? So delete, 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 get rid of that energy. Be mindful of your words, because you want to stay open to your manifestation, especially what you ask for, so that it can truly manifest, because it will manifest. And if it hasn't manifested yet, keep going at it. Try doing like 28 days affirmations of thank you, universe, for, and then saying what that is: peace, or resilience, or a job, or abundance, or prosperity, or true love, divine partnership. Whatever you're trying to manifest, it will be coming your way. So thank you, Anna, for allowing us to be of service to you.
Thank you so much. And so let us move forward. And next we have Ceci. Hey,
Sassy!
Ceci, much
Hey,
love. How are
Sassy!
you? It's so good to have you with us. You're super awesome. So let's just clear the energy, return to sacred neutral. Wow, 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 wow. Ceci, you're also doing a lot of cleaning work, getting focus on the grids. Grid work, every place you set your feet upon the earth, there is massive healing going on. Ancestral healing, but also repair and healing the grid work. This is monumental. Please continue to do so. Although I think you're at a certain stage of evolution and refinement where this happens automatically, like breathing. But still, thank you for breathing and thank you for what you do. So that being said, my awesome friend Ceci, let's have a look and see. Oh yes, this one, don't escape. They seem like little fishies in the bowl, and catching them, I feel like a cat. Okay, so we've got Ikhwaz. Now this is talking about harmony. The horse and the rider, mutual trust, mutual respect, mutual love, mutual growth. So, this very much so can be in the form of a romantic relationship or partnership or friendship, or it could be in the form of you making friends with other aspects of you. So, attaining unified consciousness harmonics, where your divine aspect is equal with the human, all and in between, contributing equally, giving you a very full and rich picture. It's perfect awareness. That consciousness is coming online. So the first one coming in, not surprisingly, is really, really powerful. This also may, if I may now follow on the theme that I was intuitively picking up on, harmony with Mother Earth. And you may know that Earth, our Mother Gaia, in terms of soul, she's a prime creator. She's got her own many universes, and yet a small shard of her soul has come in for this project, which is evolving humanity. Very, very elevated soul. And so it could be union with Earth in that state. Perhaps yourself, Olo, also ascending to a level of prime creator. So you're one amazing soul, my friend. And this is all coming in with the first rune. The picture just gets more colorful and more elaborate. So let's now go for the second little fishy in the bowl. And so we have, again, Wunjo. You see my eyes closed, right? I am psychic, but I'm not that psychic. Joy coming in once again. So in this harmonious partnership, whatever the actual manifest form may be, there's immense joy for you. And you know what? Good for you. You absolutely deserve to be happy. Every breath you take is a source of blessing, and so may you be happy with every breath you take. Let's now do the third one. This one really, really wants to come. And so here we have Kenaz, the torch. This is basically insight or vision or awareness. Imagine there's pitch black darkness, and suddenly you light your torch. The flame goes on, and with the light, suddenly the world changes. Awareness. It's of the nature of awareness. And so with this one, now I'm nudged towards the interpretation that this harmonious partnership is with the self, the result of a spiritual practice over an extended period of time, unified consciousness harmonics. So the body, your senses, the awareness of the heart, your brilliant monkey brain, the human mind, your astral presence, presence in the dimensions, other timelines, and your divine aspects above all are in perfect harmony, like organs in the body, all working without fuss, contributing to a unified whole. This is what is awaiting you, my wonderful friend, in terms of insight, the Kenaz, the torch. Now, if the card Unity comes out, I'm going to do the Macarena dance or a chicken dance with happiness because it's just going that way. Do I need to shuffle? No, it's ready to go. Ah, Epona's wild daughter. Now, this is something that's going to help you to achieve this unified conscious. Let me see if I can get it without any glare or reflection. So there's a fairy on top of a crouched figure. There's an owl out there. This is basically clearing shadows, right? It's what will lead to growth for you. So this being of light is working on the shadow figure, which is all crouched up. Look at this poor being, back bent with the pressure of ages. And again, this shadow representing the owl here. This is not a good owl. It's not the wisdom owl. And this is you on top. Look at the radiance of the wings. And look at the gentle, sublime smile on the face. Look at all these little vortices around the crown. Again, the unified consciousness harmonics. You're coming online, Ceci. What will really, really facilitate this? Deal with the shadow. The pain is worse from the fear compared to the pain from the trauma. The fear is worse than the trauma. And so whatever methodology you would use, whether it's a shamanic journey or whether it's just walking in nature and contemplating, shed judgment and emotion from the traumas of the past. See them for what they are with eyes of compassion and allow it to come to the surface. If you need to cry and mourn, do so. This is welcome. Allow the shadow to come, give it a place of honor in the light, embrace it, heal it. You may release it, or you may integrate it, or you may transmute it. You will know. What comes is going to be immense joy and a state of evolution that is going to be new for you. So glorious, glorious things are on the way, my wonderful friend. Please keep being awesome. And now I would like to give the floor to my esteemed teacher and wonderful friend, Adriana.
Hello, hello, Ceci. So, as Dr. Amir was doing yours reading in a session, I reached out over because there was a crystal screaming at me, which is this beautiful amethyst. But now, as I'm sitting here, probably like seeing me on a screen, just sitting there looking at this stone, I've noticed that it's actually not just an amethyst. There is a smoky. Can you see that there's like a second part? That two crystals are merged as one, right? So first work with amethyst, that is your medicine, cleansing, purifying, psychic protection, but then smoky, right? And that smoky kind of has a heart over here if you look at it. So very strongly, we're working on a heart. We're working on a root of the heart that's merged in one. I would actually recommend Dr. Amir to do like a cleanse on you, to like swoop in and do a cleanse, because there is something that wants to come through. As you know, accessing the high heart, we go through the heart, then the shadow, then the high heart. So I feel like you currently accessing your high heart, but there's still some parts that you're just sitting with from the past. So yeah, it's good Dr. Amir's already working on you, which is wonderful. And I'm gonna be choosing some cards for you here. So let's see what you get. But like I said, work with amethyst. Try to have amethyst over your heart. Smoky and amethyst combo seems you probably have it. You have bajillion stones. You're very talented. You make amazing jewelry and pieces. So let's see what I get for you. And I'm sitting with this, I'm shuffling. Okay, first card that's jumping out for you. It's Four of Pentacles. This is interesting, huh? The same cards like to jump out for different people, right? So Four of Pentacles is financial security and stability. Same energy similar to Anna, almost like asking for something but then closing up. So I feel like there's a team. Of course, here we are, week before Valentine's Day, doing the readings, and we're removing all these blocks, right? Anything that stands in any kind of a lump, we're taking it out. So I just feel like sometimes it is good to have discernment. You're exercising your discernment very, very well. And you know what's for you, what is not for you. But sometimes you also remove yourself from it, or you still stay open. Like the key is not being afraid of it. And I think that's the piece that you're still working on, that it's right here in your solar plexus. Um,
Yeah.
a little piece wants to come out. So allow Dr. Amir to remove that piece out of your solar plexus so that you can move forward in life. And the card number 2, okay, I will allow Dr. Amir to remove this from you first, actually, because the card number 2 is actually really cool.
It's a little injury, like a little dagger or sword wound.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
get
what I
this.
felt. Yeah.
Let's get this out. It's not breaking up. We'll slide it out of your energy.
Just affirm
Dislodge.
you're ready to let it go. That usually helps it. Off it goes.
Respectfully entering your energy from the right side underneath the rib cage, approaching solar plexus. Let's get this thing out. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. That was a painful
Go.
one. Removing from solar, it would have diminished your self-esteem. It's completely out. Removing the dagger from left side underneath the rib cage, pulling out of your aura, burning it. Let's wash everything up, cleaning solar plexus. Let's vacuum clean what we broke up into fine, dry sand. And now let's heal. And then I'll do a whole wash with divine energy. So soothing with divine feminine, regrowing the missing parts of the energy structure as if no injury ever existed. And now divine energy from the branches down the soul bridge into the body, all the way out from the feet into your root network. And see, listen to this gorgeous sound. You can feel the difference in these rattles. Head, neck, into the torso and arms, level of heart, solar, sacral, tendon, and root. Let's do a little cleansing on the root. And the vacuum cleaning, that didn't take very long, continuing to push this torrent of divine energy. Root is good, going left and right into the legs, knees, ankles, and feet into the earth bridge, earth star, and exploding into your root network. Okay, that's good. Your energy was pretty good. Few little injuries here and there. I mean, come on, we all get stabbed from now and again, time to time. No biggie. So there we go. You're all clean and free.
Good job. I felt that. I literally, because I'm plugged into Ceci's energy, so I can feel it, and I felt you taking it out, so it's out. So you card number 2. It's this most beautiful King of Hearts. Hello, beautiful. Here I am. Here's the person wanting to show up, ready to show up to enter your life. So thank you, universe, for my divine union entering my life. And so it is. Yes. Strong energies as a Gemini coming at you. See, I just choose these cards, man. Look at this. This is beautiful 2 of hearts. So as if I didn't already say a divine union, a divine union, a divine union, a divine union, a divine union. Ta! Okay, I'm being totally silly because I'm like super excited and I'm wanting to dance for you. So yes, strong energies of love pouring towards you. So affirming, thank you that dear universe, for my divine union, I'm ready to receive it. And then just knowing that it already is and allowing it to show up for you.
So we just
So,
helped you take care of some of this shadow.
yeah.
Adriana diagnosed it, so that's off the to-do list. Very, 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 very good. It worked really fast. You're fast, Ceci, and so
Yeah,
that's
she is.
she's really quick. Okay.
Yeah. So thank you
That
for
is-
allowing us to be of service to you. This was amazing. I'm super excited for you.
Me too.
Yay.
Yes, yes. And when you buy your Lamborghini, let me stick my head in the window and go beep beep. I don't even want to get in the car. Just beep beep. So that's good. Okay,
I'll
Ceci,
take a
keep being
ride though.
awesome.
You can give me a ride in Sedona, yeah?
Beep beep. That's the okay. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So our next friend is Carrie. She did mention that she's got unusual headaches. Seems like there's a need for a little car wash and a little reading. How auspicious that you showed up here. Wink, wink. So now that being said, let's
Let's
just
clear the bowl.
clear the
Yeah,
energy.
I
Yes, yes,
felt that strongly.
yeah, let's clear, returning to sacred neutral. Beautiful. Carrie, you're going through ascension symptoms. It doesn't seem to be anything negative. Initially, I thought it might be something trying to drill into the crown or third eye, sentient AI implants, or that kind of nasty stuff. But no, no, no. It's ascension symptoms, which can be powerfully minimized to a level that is comfortable. So the headaches and stuff, it seems to be that. We'll do our absolute best to help with it. So let's have a look and see what the runes want to say. Manas, I'll for now take it as the runes directly addressing you. Hey, mighty human. Let's see what's coming up next. Hey, mighty human. No, no, it was this one. It's like fishies that want to escape. Something is coming in that is going to withstand the test of time. This is Awaz. This is the yew tree. That tree that cannot be blown up by dynamite. You can't puncture it with a bullet. It is robustness, trustworthiness, standing the test of time. Something permanent, long lasting is coming in, mighty human. And that is, they're keeping us at the edge of our seat. Oh my God, forces beyond human control. This is very mystical. This is elemental energy. The wind, the storm, the lightning, the volcano, the tsunami, these are all now becoming part of you, or you are ascending to a level where these are like your arms, your fingers, your feet, the limbs of your body. This is floating on the waves of divine will, where there is no separation. Is it you making the choice, or is it divine will? They are one and the same. Mighty human, you are turning into, and as I say this, let me just give this preface that it is not an ego thing. It has nothing to do with this little body. This is a soul thing. You are ascending to a form that is akin to a deity. And perhaps all along this was who you are. So, in time immemorial, you visited different tribes of humanity and gave them wisdom and performed the will of the divine, and they may have called you by many, many names. Maybe Kali, maybe Durga, maybe Sophia, and so on and so on. This is the soul. From that gorgeous, glorious, infinite soul, a shard is now in this magnificent human body, and it is coming online very powerfully so. And so, with your mood, if your mood gets dark, thunder will come. If you are joyful, you'll feel the wind go through the leaves of the trees. So, very, 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 very powerful connection with elemental forces. Do investigate elemental magic, elemental mantras. This will give you mastery over the self. There is no mastery outwardly, it's all control of the self, and then that is reflected in 3D reality. I will be doing a course with an esteemed friend, Yisha, and just follow my social media. I'll give you a heads up when this course is coming in. Missing or censored elements of the 8. Humanity's been working with 5 elements. No, there are 8 elements. So if you're working with an incomplete alphabet, things are going to go wonky. So now, my wonderful elemental deity friend, let's see. Yes, one card to complete the whole thing. Well, there we go. Now, isn't that something? I talked about Kali, didn't I? And here we have the Dark Lady. This is not good or evil. This is mastery over the shadow and the light. Down here we've got an angel with the wings, and behind that we've got the element of the void, Mother Kali, the energy of a mother that comes to anger and says, "You do not mess with my children." This is beautiful. Now, whenever I get my dumbass into trouble, Kali saves me. This is a beautiful divine feminine energy. So, the Dark Lady, this is talking about unconscious power and wisdom, mysteries and secrets. Now, this coming with the Hagalas, my wonderful friend, you are an amazing soul, and you have done something amazing this lifetime to awaken this power. It is power. There's no two ways of talking about it. Control over the forces of nature, occult wisdom and abilities, the ability to deal. Kerry says, I'm learning elemental magic right now. I'd love to learn from you, Amir. Yes, my wonderful friend. I'll just share with you what I know also. So something big is happening. Now, with all this, you've got a little headache. This is to be expected. You're not exploding. That's a miracle. So this is what I have for you. Powerful elemental forces are coming, rightfully so, under your control. You are riding or surfing on the waves of divine will. There is no separation. You're embodying the righteous wrath of the divine, the energy of Mother Kali, who fixes, who heals, who protects the innocent, and takes care of those imbalanced, selfish beings that no longer respond to polite language. You are the element of cleansing. You are the Mother Kali. You are the cleansing storm. Wow. Holy moly, that's something. Yeah, kumbaya, kumbaya. So that being said, that's what I have for you, my wonderful friend. I will do a little cleansing of the head structure. I'll do that while Adriana's reading for you, and hopefully,
Yes.
yeah.
I do want to interject what I really got strong with Carrie is that her third eye is really open. I mean, like, and I think the headaches are really coming from that. So, Carrie, a good piece of advice that I was taught the mystical school was when you're of service, the flower is open. Yeah, this beautiful lotus flower, it's open. And then when you're close it, you meant to close it. So we don't want to stay on all the time because if you're staying on all the time, you're getting the headaches. Okay, that's why you're getting the headaches. Make sure that when you choose not to be of service, or you're still gonna get guidance. Your guides are gonna come through. You're not gonna be put in danger. Just close the third eye like a petals of the flower. Think of a lotus and close them up. And the second thing you're working on, as Dr. Amir was doing your reading, it's receiving really in your left palm, strong, powerful with the heart. So heart healing and receiving of divine feminine, it's something that Carrie's working on. So remember, Carrie, close the third eye when you're not using it. It will significantly help with the headache. I went through that myself when I was in a mystery school, and that was something I was taught and really helped. So please take a good use out of it, and I'll pull some cards. Dr. Amir will be working on you. Let's see what the cards are talking about. I knew this was coming up. Three of Swords. So healing some broken heart, because that already told me that fourth finger here, and pain in there, that you're healing some old broken hearts from the past, letting some things go that perhaps didn't work out. As humans, we like to attach when something doesn't work out or goes out our way, opposed to just understanding that everything really is just an experience. Sometimes the experience turn out favorably, and sometimes the experience turn out just to be an experience. So without attaching, just kind of allowing the experiences to come in and then releasing the experiences. We love peace and joy, being thankful for the experience and moving forward in life. You also have the High Priestess card. This is so interesting. You saw me shuffle, so you have a great intuition, that third eye. I felt that how powerful that was for you. Having the gift, trusting yourself with the gift, knowing to trust your intuition. Ask for that intuition to be brought on board for you. Every time you do receive a guidance, make sure that you say thank you. Guidance received, give me more. Okay, that's a really big key. That's how you guides learn how to work with you. What you feel, what you don't feel. If you're trying to get a guidance you don't understand, just say, please clarify. All of those words that I'm sharing with you are from mystery schools. It's what I studied and have been taught, has worked for me in the past, because I was a student myself, even though Dr. Amir likes to call me a teacher here. I was a student myself. I'm still learning every day, because what would be the point of being alive unless we're learning? And so the card number 3 for you is Two of Wands. Wow, you got a Two of Wands too. So I feel new ideas coming in, new learning, being a student, learning even more, bringing in new energies from the universe and allowing them to be rooted into your new reality. So two wands is really speaking of going two ways. So like being in this universe and then being in that universe, meaning like having a spiritual universe and then having a mundane 3D universe. So I think both of them will be blossoming, because at the end of both wands, there are flowers. And so that is very, very powerful. Again, I'm so strongly feeling your third eye. You have extremely powerful manifestation powers through the third eye of manifesting and creating and changing your reality. So I can't wait to see what you manifest, because you're a very, very powerful manifester. Yeah. You have a lot to offer, and a lot of choices. One more card wanted to jump out for you, which is Seven of Hearts. Choices, 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 choices. So please don't feel discouraged with the old broken heart from the past, because a lot more choices are coming for you in the future. So thank you, Carrie, for allowing us to be of service to you.
Thank you. And so underneath the third eye, the pineal, so the base of the brain, there was a little, like a little dish or a container. And so this was not meant to be at the base of the brain. It was really, really reducing the flow of light and life force coming from the soul star, bridge, and crown into the body. So I just removed this for you. That would cause pressure and headache. Now, by the way, you would have easily dealt with this yourself, given time. We just got rid of it for you. So, lots of water, please, good nutrition, and good sleep. This goes for all of our wonderful audience, all of you beautiful ladies and gentlemen that are here. Take care of the body. Again, the reason for being in these bodies is so we can anchor the codes of our magnificent soul. So, self love, self care, and cheesecake, which comes in really, really I know, believe me, cheesecake is awesome. And so, yeah, treat yourself. So, thank you so much, dear Carrie. That was mind blowing. Keep being awesome. And
She's
of
literally
course,
mind blowing with that
yeah,
third eye.
yes,
Yeah, and a lot
absolutely.
of
Yeah, yeah,
water,
yeah.
water that resonated. Keep drinking water.
Yes,
Add
please.
some minerals or salt, pink Himalayan sea salt to the water.
Sleep and cheesecake 5 times a day, or maybe a little spoonful every now and again.
Yeah.
Okay, so our next wonderful friend is Joy. Um,
Yay, joy. Joy, joy, joy. Thanks for bringing joy to the collective.
yes, indeed. I hope you are doing extremely well. Thank you for being here with us. You are the bringer of joy, my magnificent friend. I'm happy to be in your presence. Please
Let's
allow
do
me
the
to.
clearing.
Yep. Yeah, you stop reading my mind. It reaches a state where words are no longer needed. Yeah, and people are laughing with cheesecake. Of course, cheesecake. There's no such thing as too much cheesecake. Okay, returning to sacred neutral. Wow. Wow. The best thing I can describe what I'm the best way I can describe what I'm getting, it is a gracious multi-dimensional dance, like a dance on poles, on top of poles. You would see this in the practice of martial arts, where they no longer practice their skill on flat ground. They've got these little extended, let's say, pillars. And so the placement of your feet, or let's say those domains that your consciousness lands on, is caused, it's chosen intentionally. And so we've got jumping into the high dimensions, going down into the other side of the tree of life, doing shadow work, clearing out ancestral patterns. So you're very active, Joy. You're doing a lot of work, and it seems there's a there's a grace and a beauty to your movement. It's very measured. It's graceful. It is sublime. Very masterful. So you're awakening ancient soul gifts. I wouldn't be surprised if Othala comes out for you. So let's mix the runes, and I can close my eyes or squint them just to make sure I'm not cheating. Here, I'll hold it away, and first one coming out. This is Ansu's. This is the rune of Odin, or the rune of the divine. So the divine has got your back. True vision, insight, power of oracular power, seeing beyond local space and time. 2 dimensions of time, back and forward, past lives and future lives, other time streams, but not being restricted to physicality either. So shamanic gifts coming online, where you can close your eyes and see yourself at the center of a grid. Left and right are other time streams. You can see future incarnations and past ones, but also go up and down in dimensions where you have membership, maybe in non human species. The soul is an infinite thing. So, not just the divines got your back, that your shamanic gifts are coming online. This is powerful. This is really, really, really gorgeous. So let's get the next one. Berkano, rebirth. This is a rebirth for you. Whatever was the old, you're going through it. And so this really is an expansion. A great analogy is thinking about the fetal stage of the human, and then we're born into physical reality. So compared to the boundaries of the womb, the physical reality is a great expansion. So this rebirth is applying to you in the same noble body that you are in, but in terms of consciousness, there's going to be that expansion. That is really the definition of shamanic abilities, shamanic gifts. You're doing something right. Keep doing that stuff, okay? Because it's working really powerfully. This is glorious. And now, for the first time during this session that we have, my body is starting to heat up. So you're pulling in immense energy, healing energy. This one wants to come. And this one again is Awaz, the U tree. Trustworthiness, reliability, something that stands the test of time, meaning that once this rebirth and expansion occurs for you, you can count on it, not just in this lifetime, but other lifetimes that are coming. Whether you choose to be here on earth or not, that is not going to be a matter. These gifts of your infinite soul are going to be with you permanently. So, now that being said, let us go to the fairy and see what they want to add. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we have done an hour. So if I may say, just excuse the diversion, I think we've got a full session today. If you wish to get a reading from us, join us next week, because it's going to go beyond the 2 hours and we're going to be fatigued. It will affect the quality of what we do. There's just so much that these wonderful bodies can take. So for today, I think we've got about 10 or 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A nice number. I think 10 would be enough. What do you think, Adriana?
I think it's okay, and I think you can get on our list for the next week too. Just message us and we'll put you on. You'll be
Yes.
slated in then for the next week, which will be totally
Absolutely,
acceptable.
absolutely, and so we want to do this on a more permanent kind of way. So join us, keep coming. We'll give you the readings. Okay, so yes, the fairy are happy to give their voice. And well, Joy, what do we got here? The singer of initiation. The singer of initiation, it's like the sun passing through trial, triumph, a new level, a rebirth. You see the runes and the fairy completely agree with each other. It seems that whatever you are doing in this lifetime, so think about your daily activities, but also it is a culmination of many, many lifetimes where finally that which needs to come into being is coming into being. So it's really going through a threshold of rebirth, the initiation through the divine of shamanic gifts. This is not a single lifetime thing. If you see a shaman worth their salt, who can actually deal with demons and deal with angels and do heavy healing, this is what you're becoming, Joy. Well, I salute you. I tip my hat and I bow in reverence. This is a big deal. lifetimes. Henceforth, you are going to take your rightful place, but not just in future incarnations, from this moment, or very, very close to this moment in time and space. These gifts are coming online. And so, keeping awesome. I don't know what else to say. May the divine bless you. You're a source of healing and joy by energy and by name, and many blessings. I'm just kind of losing my focus. Is a little bit difficult to stay in the physical body. Your energy is getting really, really, really powerful. So we have spoken before quite recently. There's big change. It's undeniable. So keep doing what you're doing, my wonderful friend. So I would like to now give space to Adriana.
Yeah, thank you, thank you. You know what I was getting towards the end? If you can work on Joy's throat chakra a little bit, and then I got a question from Spirit and an answer, right? So this could be for Joy, this can be for all of us actually, because they made me write it down so that I don't forget it because it is so easy to go in and out of body. By the way, as I'm doing the readings for each one of you, I get plugged into your energy, so I'm feeling everything you're feeling. That's how I'm discovering were there any blocks or cleansing or things that need to be taken care of. The question that I was getting from Joy, but it could be from someone else too: how do you make what you see a reality? Like, how do you manifest and make it a reality? And then, do you have an answer for that, Dr. Amir?
Um, um, Reality is a hologram. It's a created or virtual reality that we're living in as humans. And so, therefore, we have the ability to suppress the hologram and create our own reality. So, suppressing hologram and erecting our own hologram in its place. That's one way of looking at it. Another is that we create a package or a mind form, a design to be manifest, and then we give it energy, elevate it into a causal plane, could be the astral realm, could be the ninth dimensional, could be the divine void. And then when there's a difference in potential or location, like water going down a waterfall, it will find the path of least resistance. Or lightning striking between 2 points, it will find the path of least resistance. That's not for you to worry about. So giving it the energy and being careful with the design or the mind form, putting it into the causal plane, which requires energy, or erecting your own hologram in place of the suppressed holographic reality, this does take energy. So there are many methods that you may follow. You can use, let's say, the Kundalini energy, the vital energy of sexuality that is very potent. You can use an accumulation of energy over many weeks and months. That would be my path. Vajrayana Buddhism, mantras and mudras, drop by drop, you do this. There may be, let's say, theft of energy, parasitic types of magic that is not so good because there's always karma with that. So, my humble advice: find a path that causes no harm, that enhances you, and that gives you joy during the process. So, I hope that is satisfactory.
Thank you, Dr. Amir. What I got from it is keep holding the vision until it becomes your reality. So, because people always say, I see it in spirit. And how do I bring it down? Right? Like, how do I bring it down? Keep holding the vision as it already is, and then it becomes your reality. That's like a short answer. The Dr. Amir gave you a longer answer. I think you can take that into consideration. One of those answers must have spoken to you or to all of us, right? So it was a good reminder. I do feel your third eye, Joy. It's very powerful. Dr. Amir's right. You keep taking me in and out of realities with your third eye. So let's see, what do the cards say for you? First one is King of Wands. So currently dealing with a masculine energy that is a master of business, that knows how to make money, but also feels like holds all the power. So you're dealing with a masculine in your life that currently appears to be holding all the power because appears very, very strong. However, my dear friend, you have the key to the divine masculine's heart, and you are the one who can bring in the change through the heart, through the love, through the change, through the gentleness, through the romance. And that simply could be just envisioning a rainbow from your heart going into the rainbow to the other person, through the rainbow going into the heart of the other person, and just sending them whatever color love that they need. That's why we send rainbow. Let them, whatever chakra needs to be filled with love, let it become balanced. You do have shamanic gifts that are coming on board. So remember, from your heart rainbow to the other person heart, and that's how we send them whatever they may need. And the third card for you is Ten of Swords. Healing someone, I think that's already taking place. You do give a lot of healing. You do have the energy. You see how there's like a sacred energy coming through you to bring in the healing. You do have that strong shamanic powers to heal others, whichever way. So give yourself the credit for that. You don't always have to be putting hands on them to send the healing. Just Rainbow Heart sends the healing, sending the energies through your hand, taking a Reiki class, learning Reiki. That would be good. Will take you to the next level. So that's what I feel for you. Do not fret. Energies are moving forward. Thank you for the throat clearing. I'm feeling a lot better. So Joy, I think you will be feeling a lot better too. Thank you, Dr. Amir.
It's my
That
honor.
was a wonderful reading and a healing session. I feel for you, Joy.
Fantastic. Dear Joy, keeping awesome. It's a source of delight, and it's really rewarding to see somebody heal, grow, and evolve at such a pace. It's really impressive. It's a source of delight. Please keep being awesome. Keep doing what you're doing. It's working. And so let's move to our wonderful next friend, which is Rosemary. And so let's do the, yeah, I got it. This time you didn't need, I think I preempted you. This, you didn't need to tell me. How'd you like that now, huh? So let's return
True
to,
success of telepathy.
yeah, this time I got you first. Okay, so let's return to sacred neutral. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, we have a guardian. Guardians are beautiful souls. They catalog um, life, all of it, from the very beginning, and they don't miss anything. They're facilitators of evolution. And my dear friend Rosemary, you're one of them. The energy is very, very powerful. It is very, very um, robust. And so you would do really well using crystals in your healing work. They're going to be naturally attracted to your energy. They'll work for you in a way they will work for nobody else. So please do consider this. Uh, this is not meant to happen, but I'm getting streams of information coming in. Atlantean, High Priestess, yes, you work with technology, elemental forces, you've worked with crystals for healing, for processing of information, for telecommunications. All of this is part of who you are, and the gifts are at your fingertips if you wish to access it. I'll just call you our Atlantean High Priestess. Dear Rosemary, it's an honor to be in your presence. Welcome, you honor us. And the runes, I think you're sending me healing right now. That is not necessary, yeah, but thank you. That's very gracious of you. This little fishy, okay. Rido, evolution. Some big change, fast moving energy, rapid change, evolution. New stuff is coming in for you. It's not just the old acquired mastery that is available to you. Some new stuff is coming in. This is pretty awesome. You're evolving very powerfully. The energy is strong. Like, think of the energy of an entire ocean or the energy of a sun. That's the scale of it. This is helping you power through this change and evolution. So high levels of energy. This one wants to come out again. You're going through a rebirth, evolution, rebirth. So two first runes are giving indication of evolution, change. This is really gorgeous. And last one, Tiwaz, justice, balancing of the scales of karma, clean slate. Nobody owes you, you owe nobody. This is brilliant. This means you're not entangled. And this is a very rare status of cleanliness, which doesn't happen frequently. Now imagine even adopting and rescuing a pet from a shelter incurs karma. Are you going to take care of that beautiful animal? Are you going to neglect it? And if you do well, it becomes dharma, positive reflection of your actions. Here you've balanced everything out. Justice, this is amazing. Means that there's no entanglement with other domains, past lives and future, none of the trauma of Atlantis, none of that stuff. You're clean. And this is a very, very, very suitable place for this rebirth and this evolution, the Raido, the Berkana to happen. This is indicating mastery. It's not random. I'm not buying the random thing. It's many, many lifetimes planned ahead of time. And so souls, when they reach a certain level of wisdom and they get really good at the earth game, beyond breaking out of the matrix and that kind of thing, then they plan lifetimes in the dozens or the hundreds. This is your case. This lifetime is very monumental. Something really powerful is coming online for the first time, and you absolutely deserve it. You've worked with integrity, with great wisdom, and you've been a good, benevolent soul for many, many eons, and here you are. Something is coming. One more. The fairy are saying yes, and let's see. Lace Moon's daughter. So this basically is talking about insight, light cast in the shadows. It's illumination. But I'm getting, this is not part of what the deck usually is describing, but I'm getting Enochian magic. I think it's the ninth axiom. Destruction through enlightenment, destroying the shadow in the light of truth. Where light exists, shadow cannot be. This is something you're doing. This is more information for you. What is coming online is powerful alchemy. You're being upgraded, or let's say you're receiving a bonus, an enhancement in your spiritual rank, where you can powerfully deal with elements of the void and from the shadow that are unruly, worst of the demons, elementals that don't respond to polite language and the offer of forgiveness and healing from source. Now you can come in and transmute that energy, breaking it up so it can be recycled and used again towards the highest good of all. So beyond crystal healing, beyond mastery over elemental forces, now you're becoming something significantly more powerful. Special forces, sources, special forces of the nature of divine light. That's kind of similar to what Adriana is, or at least part of her role is also of that realm of light. So, my wonderful friend Rosemary, this is what's coming in. Happy birthday. Big, 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 big deal. I'm really, really honored to be in the presence of you at this state in your evolution. So, this is what I have for you. Keep being awesome and keep doing what you're doing.
Okay, off we go, Rosemary. Says Dr. Amir was talking about you. What really tingled was my upper lip. Like there's so much energy in your mouth and your lips as you speak your truth. It's really coming out. I'd be interested to know what your astrological sign is. I wonder if you have some Gemini because you're really creating and manifesting that reality as you speak. Like I'm tingling over here, and then I'm tingling on the top of my head in a crown chakra from you. So that's really, really powerful. So let's see what I get for you. Ooh, this is interesting. So Ten of Swords, here we have, you saw me shuffle. Ten of Swords. So you just have gone through something, you know, you're extremely powerful healer yourself. You bring in these powerful thunder energies that I would say. So connection to the divine, but also I believe to Nordic gods. Yeah, my left ear is ringing as I'm talking about that. So
Here,
powerful,
here,
so
Tiwaz. Yeah,
connection.
yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
very
Absolutely.
powerful to Nordic. Having some Nordic origin included in you as well that you bring in. Yeah, I think so because my cheek is itching like crazy, and that's usually my guides giving me a confirmations. So you're extremely, 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 extremely powerful healer. There's not enough words to say that you bring in. You might have gone currently through some hardship, but you also know that even going through a hardship is something that one must do in order to grow, change, and shift, especially as you're shifting your genetics and your ancestral DNA that you're bringing in, that you brought in, you know, as we come in here. We bring in that, okay, I'm getting another download of much higher vibration for you. So expect a lot of shift moving forward as a result for yourself because all of this is coming in. You have the building pillars of the reality. So you do change the reality through your speech. So if you were to speak something in existence for someone, you would bring that change with the power of the thunder. Your second card is Nine of Swords. That's interesting. So you have Ten of Swords and the Nine of Swords. So whatever your load is with the Ten of Swords is getting lighter with the Nine of Swords. You see how you're just like laying there and chilling at this point? Load is getting lighter. Life is getting easier. Swords are thoughts, ideas, also past old blocks, right? But you master them. If you already had a Ten of Swords, wow, you passed a major lesson. Now you're at the nine. So I would say you're kind of recuperating, healing, and getting ready for the next, whatever is next. The next is going to be the Wheel of Fortune. So whatever you went through will be rewarded and so much better than you could have ever imagined what your karmic dharmic payout was going to be for whatever you just went through. So I know it was very hard. I know it was very heavy. I know it was exhausting. And that's why nourishment baths, Epsom salt baths, magnesium baths are so important because what magnesium does, it enters into our cells, removes the old debris, just detoxes you really nicely, and because we do store trauma in our physical body, right? So to release the trauma, it's either massage, exercise, walking, bathing, right? All of that. So this is the best way to take it out. That's what's popping up for you, but better, 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 much better times are ahead. And things are gonna start getting better around the 20th of February for you. It's what I'm getting. So thank you for allowing us to be of service.
Thank you so much.
Hope this
So
resonated.
I hope so. And so let's use the singing bowl and go to sacred neutral. Our next friend is Monica. So let's clear and return to sacred neutral.
Is that my friend Monica?
Well, what
Did
happened?
she say who the Monica was? Did she say or no?
Um,
Monica, if that's you, say holla.
the awesome one. I don't know which one that is. The awesome one. Yeah. Monica, are you investigating the divine primordial void and the other polarity of the tree of life? Because a whole part of reality exists in the passive or the yin dimension. So it seems you've investigated source or active, and now you're going into the passive realm, the realm of reality. Yeah, it's the same awesome Monica. She's saying hola. So it seems that you are expanding. This is a beautiful thing. You see, we have um, duality in this universe, the yin and yang, passive and active. And so, in combination, they make the elemental forces. And if you only have active, if you only treat things from the domain of light, it all falls apart. You need awareness and mastery of all reality. That's what I'm getting for you. This is very auspicious. It's the next stage of mastery. There's a whole half of reality that is now opening up to you. This is very useful in shamanic practice where you can really go in, hold the hand of the person you are healing, go in with them into the underworld, find their elements of power, speak with their ancestors, make balance and peace. And so this is what is laying ahead. Very, very awesome. And it's not about good or evil either. Light and dark do not equate good and evil. Now you're just experiencing the remainder of the laws of the universe, which will turn you into a super awesome Grand Master, which I suppose Adriana will agree. So let us have a look at the runes for you.
I got chills all over my back as you were saying that, Dr. Amir.
Oh,
Very
well,
powerfully, yes.
she's amazing. And so we've got the rune of Thurisaz. This is the rune of Thor. It's talking about being shielded, being protected. Your defenses are up to date. This is really good. It's the reactive force. It is basically equal and opposing energy. So something wishes to cut, you exert equal and opposite force from the other side, and it's neutralized. So this is what we're getting. Plus, Thurisaz is Thor, the element of thunder, mastery over the primordial element of thunder, or Vajra, truth that strikes like lightning. Initial energy coming through, and then this little fishy wants to come out of the lake. Laguz, this is good. This is again water, primordial, elemental water. You've got 2 of the 8 elemental forces so far. So something big is going down. This is renewal, healing, rejuvenation, cellular level. Your magnificent, noble human vessel is going through cellular level regeneration, including repair to the DNA. So you've tapped into something very, very powerful. The well of youth, right? The fountain of youth. This is what's the second message. So, truth, youth, and healing, access to the whole syllabus of universal laws, ascension as a shaman, your skill just doubled. Your effectiveness just became complete. And so, what do we have? Final message. This one wants to come out. Dollar bill, yo. Yes, this is money. This is abundance. This is wealth. Fehu. It's not just money. Abundance takes many forms. Something that is precious to you. So, not only having access to the complete syllabus of shamanic abilities and healing gifts, this is going to be a source of abundance for you. It doesn't mean you got to give up your, I don't know, corporate job and go live in the desert amongst the natives and dance naked under the moonlight. No change. It's going to increase your abundance. Whatever you touch turns to gold. And so this is the third element, the fehu coming out. This is magnificent. I've spoken with Adriana about this. Broke is broke. Broke is not spiritual. And so, with your incredible gifts of awareness and healing, abundance is going to be overflowing. Fantastic. So, let's get a word from our fairy folk, these magnificent, naughty, naughty beings who are now kind of giddy. Let's see what's coming out. Well, what do you know? The guardian at the gate. Well, this is passage into a new life. It's going through the gate. I mean, the name is on it. See, you've put in all this energy, done the right thing for so long, and this is where you are right now, going through this gateway. And usually, with gateways, there are gatekeepers, and they've all given you the thumbs up. Like, this one's a good one. Come through. We need to close the gate because others need to be evaluated. You've been just evaluated and you have been found worthy. With these stages of evolution, spiritual evolution, there's always a audit or evaluation by beings who don't have a horse in the race. And so their evaluation is pure. And they cannot be bribed, they cannot be deceived, and that is their sole purpose for existence. You've been evaluated, you've been audited, and you've come through with flying colors. Pwah! This is amazing. So keep doing what you're doing. Good things are coming. This lifetime is just that initial spark of the supernova. It's going to continue. What a beautiful time to be activated and awakened too, because we're going through the transition phase from the dark ages into the new golden age. So keep being awesome. Welcome on board. We need more healers of your rank who act with integrity.
That's correct. Absolutely, yes. And I would ask you, please, Dr. Amir, to work on Monica's solar plexus and throat chakra while I'm pulling the cards for her. So, yes, she's extremely powerful manifester, extremely powerful manifester. So, she's sharing that gifts with all of us today, of really grounding a new reality in. Thank you all, by the way, for sharing all of your gifts today with us, which is absolutely tremendous. First card for you, Monica, is Two of Hearts. Ultimately, it is the relationship, it is the beautiful divine union that is showing up for you. As Dr. Amir said, that is that payout that you've been waiting for. The second card that we have, it's the Justice card. So the justice is being served in universe. I believe that you understand what this is tied to. Justice card, justice will be served. You will receive what is yours because already is yours, right? Thank you. Thank you to the divine that is already mine. And you already know this. We worked on that before. And then we get an Ace of Wands is your third card, which is really, I do see that promotion. I do see more money. I do see recognition. Thank you for working on her throat because as you can feel it, it's in
I'm
my
right now
throat.
just
It's,
from
yeah, I feel it
throat was,
strongly
yeah.
in here.
You had something like a barbed wire around the throat
Yes,
chakra.
something
That was,
around.
oh
Yeah.
my goodness, I got that out, and now just final level cleansing. That
Yeah.
wasn't a biggie. All clear.
Yeah, I felt that. I just wanted to mention it. So, yes, I really see you holding that wand, holding your power, holding your strength. So, new idea, something new happening. I know you had an idea last time we spoke. I feel like that's going to be moving forward. And it's going to bring tremendous abundance and prosperity for you. So, I think it's going to be something really, 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 really strong that's being birthed. But with looking into the below, right? As Dr. Amir said, the tree of life is above, but then there's one mirroring it below. So you're currently looking into below, changing things around your DNA and other people's DNAs, right? In order to manifest your reality. So you're doing great on manifestation. You're extremely powerful with that. Anything you put your mind into, you manifest. Remember to stay that strong, grounded, powerful self, because as you are that, you mirror that to everybody else, especially to your divine counterpart, and then they can feel and plug into that strength and bring in the same thing for themselves. You are really allowing that to come on board. So yeah, very, very powerful cards for you. Two of hearts, justice, and ace of wands. And two of hearts, it's a two, and then justice, you see how it's 11, it's a 1-1, which is a mirror again, and then ace of wands, it's a union becoming one, moving forward in life. So I would say, yeah, that's gonna be a lot of good, powerful shifts for you, I would say, by your birthday. Looking forward to it for you. It's been coming and you've been putting in a lot of work. It just, you're blossoming, and I'm so super happy for you. So much love. Thank you for allowing us to be of service to you. Yay.
Amazing, amazing. So thank you, dear Monica. Keep being awesome. It's been an absolute honor. Let's go for our next wonderful friend. The handle is Wow Signal, and she was asking for a healing for her son. Because the gentleman is not present, what would be ethical and correct is to just send blessings. So it may be received if it's aligned with his highest good and highest soul purpose. In the opportune time,
Clean and clear the energy first. There we go. A lot of power. Let's send a lot of power. We can plug in exactly through the mom because she gave us the permission, so we can heal that relationship between the two. As a result, we can never go against the free will if the person's not here to ask for it. However, if there is a petitioner or a person who wants to take a place in someone else, we can work on a relationship as long as we have the permission. So yes, cleaning and clearing the person, clearing, clarifying, purifying, bringing in those energies. And then I'm going to send some Reiki towards mom and the son.
calling for the divine flame of transmutation and evolution, igniting it within you and around you so that it may heal, balance, transmute, evolve, and ascend. And if there's anything entangled with you and your wonderful son that does not wish to evolve, heal, and ascend, the divine flame will burn it into a new being that is balanced so that can also evolve. So, burning away imbalances which cause misbehavior, purification. Om Vajra Kili Kilaya Sarva Vignam Vam Humpe. Om Vajra Kili Kilaya Sarva Vignam Vam Humpe. Om Vajra Kili Kilaya Sarva Vignam Vam Humpe. Pegging this into existence and speaking it into being through divine sound. Okay. Wow, Signal, while you're here, we can give you a quick mini car wash. Why not? Branch is good. Let's unblock Soul Bridge above your crown. I'm going to use both hands. Usually I go one at a time, clearing Soul Bridge. Crown, a little bit anxiety. Let's break this up for you. Third eye, perfectly healthy. Jade Gate, Godhead. Let's clear this up so you have access to the wisdom of every shard of your infinite soul. Throat is not too bad whatsoever. Higher heart, powerful. Between heart and solar plexus, a little obstruction. Let's clear this out. Vacuuming it out of your energy. Good. Let's look. Sacral, your creativity, sensuality, artistic creation, looking good, a little bit weak. Let's charge up your batteries with divine masculine energy, charging up the sacral gently reminding you that you overcome shortcomings and base nature. Tanden, powerful. You are a powerful healer. This is good. Root, tiny bit of cleansing. And let's vacuum clean root. And now no healing needed, is in perfect condition. Checking hip joints, moving into level of legs, knees. Your right shin and right ankle have a little bit of obstruction. Let's clear this out. Right there, if you take out one of the ankles, half the flow of energy through the body is compromised. So this is going to be monumental, connecting you to earth. Both feet are clean. Earth bridge is looking good. Earth star and root structure looking healthy. And now let's just bring in divine light for you. Wash the whole thing so you may continue being awesome. Okay, and if you hear the sound of this rattle, rhododendron. And so this is the, I always get that one wrong. I go rhododendron. But here we go, bringing in divine energy, washing and filling the head with light, down the neck, filling the torso, going into the legs. Ah, I like that. It feels good. The solar, yeah, there we go. We just got a big boost. That's wonderful. Coming down, level of your knees, ankles and feet, pushing sourced energy, divine energy into the earth bridge, earth star, and into your roots. Nothing major. You're in good shape.
Good job. I felt that release in the solar plexus.
Yeah. I
Glad
think
you
even the
brought
camera
that.
picked it up. A little burst in the energy
Yeah.
around me.
Hmm.
Oh my God, that's so good. Dear Wow Signal, I hope that you have happiness, you experience profundity, and that your wonderful boy does well. Many blessings to you. So, our
Thank
next,
you for allowing us to be of service.
of course, and so I'll clear the energy. We've got two more wonderful friends, Brian and Gloria. So let me just
Oh, hello,
return.
ladies.
Hello.
Brienne and Gloria. I know both of them.
Oh,
Thank you
hello
for
there.
showing up.
Welcome. Thank you for being here. So, returning to sacred neutral. I'm gonna stop. This is pretty clear, Brian. The Khmer Taj, the Red Crown, glorious civilizations in the south and southeast of Asia. Construction of temples. You see all these temples that frickin' boggle the mind. How did they do this without lasers? And so you're one of the architects. Great involvement with geometry, mathematics, material science. So it could be creating metal alloys or chemistry, some crazy, funky manifestation stuff. So that's with the soul. It's beautiful. It's not just high tech. You can look at a circuit board and it's as dull as can be, but your creation is beautiful. It's not just super high tech and advanced, it is sublime. That's coming through, and I'm getting this incredible joy in my heart, opening up the heart. And so, yeah, you are one wonderful artist, scientist slash artist. This is really cool. All these wonderful structures that have the role of flipping the switch. You go into the temple, and there's one Dhyana Linga right in the middle. It looks like a stone. You touch it, and your consciousness goes boom. And so, this is one of the things that you've done in the past 25,000 years. The Atlanteans were cool, but you were cooler. It's like, ah, come on, you amateurs. Let me show you how it's done. With stone, nonetheless. Granite, all sorts of really hard stone that's almost impossible to carve. You do some magic with it. So that being said, let's see what the runes have for you. Wow, there, yeah, I like your energy. There's a joy, elation. I'm going to call you the bringer of happiness because that's what it's doing for me. I'm just getting all this warm, fuzzy, amazing feeling from your energy. Okay, runes. This little fishy wants to come out. Gebo, gift, gift, something that will be pleasing to you. That's coming in. Let's see the next one. So Willow, sunshine, victory, gift, victory. Well, I'm a little bit jealous. This is so good. And then the third one. It's not these. Another little fishy. Come, come, come. Ah, gotcha. Okay. And this one is Yera. Fruitful harvest. The result of much hard work coming in. So there's a gift coming. You went shopping and bought yourself a gift. And so, therefore, you know exactly what you like, and the gift is going to be awesome. So, that's the result of your hard work. But it's not just a gift, it's victory. This is long in the making. You've been putting the pieces together and looking at the style of your soul. This has been a long journey. Past 6 or 7 thousand years, starting somewhere in Mesopotamia, maybe a little bit to the east back, and then we still had the very beginnings of the Median Empire. So, using technology of the stargates, active stargates, digging into the grid, some high tech stuff you'll probably know. That's where it started. Now, wherever on earth you are, that seed that you planted in the earth is coming to fruition. This is some big stuff. And I'm asked to mind my own business, not be too nosy. So I'm not supposed to see beyond a certain stage. I can tell you this is good. It's very good. Okay, and let's see what the fairy folk want to say. Ah, this is something that you are going to have to deal with. Hobia. Well, this is it's of the nature of illusion. It's basically imaginary fears. This could be childhood trauma, right? Something that's caused fear when you were very little and you didn't have the cognitive and emotional capacity to understand what's going on. It could be as simple as a dog barking at you, and then if there would be fear of dogs. While the dog is lovely right now in front of you, wagging its tail, that old fear is still there. This is something that's standing in the way, like a little cork in the bottle or a plug in the bathtub. Once you pull that sucker out, you're getting a vortex, right? Whether it's this delicious wine vortexing out into your glass so you enjoy it, or whether it's this flow of energy coming into the body through your infinite soul. This illusion, this is really saying the bark is worse than the bite. When you investigate, it's a massive loudspeaker, two tiny wires connected to a watch battery. Snip the wire and the whole thing fizzles out of existence. So, my awesome friend, thump your chest. Yes, say, ha! Come at me. Come, show me what you've got. See, this is how you face it. And as soon as you stand upright and stop that initial reaction from a place where you were vulnerable, when you were small, when you were in a small body, not as a soul, you were always big as a soul. Now you're reclaiming your might. Because what's coming in, this gift of victory and awesomeness that you've been planting for thousands of years, that's ready. It's like you say, I'm ready to receive. This is what you're purging. Poof. Keep being awesome, my friend. This is really good. I love your energy. There's a little bit of naughty, a whole lot of beauty, a whole lot of science. I don't know what you do for a living, but
He's a
look at the
chemist.
there. Well, see, there we go. That does kind of make sense now. Okay, so this is good. Something fantastic is coming. Shed the fear. Kick its butt. It's illusory. And what is true is that you are an aspect of the beloved divine incarnate in a human body to bring joy and beauty into this world. So that's what I have for you, my wonderful friend.
Yeah, Dr. Amir, you were so much on point describing Brienne because that's exactly who she is. You got her to the T, and she was one of the empresses down in Southeast Asia, indeed. So, building and being an architect, indeed. Matter of fact, I'm going to ask you to please work on her fear if you can while I'm doing the reading. Hey, Brie, it's so good to see you. Your lovely energy. I had a pleasure of being in her presence many times, and we had a lot of shenanigans together. So you picked up the right thing, Doctor.
Yeah, shenanigans. Yeah, I love that. That
Best
naughty.
times ever. Anyway, first card for you, Seven of Swords. No matter what comes your way, you have the abilities to deal with it. So the swords are usually the blocks or hard times or people, in a team that are not working out, not getting along. Yeah. But you are the one who knows how to dodge the bullet, how to get out of the way, how to, like, you skate through it all because you have a great intuition. So no matter what comes your way, you know how to handle it. And you have a lot of immense strength. In your heart. So I would say that that's very, very, very powerful. Um, the strength that you carry of a true warrior. So I would say, don't worry about anything, no matter what comes your way, whether imaginary or real. Because I mean, we imagine things and then they happen. So don't imagine them not to happen. Dr. Amir's taking things out with the drum for you so that the fears wouldn't manifest, just the good things will happen. You do have a 10 of hearts, which is very, very beautiful. I would say fulfillment, happiness, joy, family life fully fulfilled to the fullest, to the brim. Be happy, be joyous, feel the connection, love, and happiness to the blessings that you have manifested in your life, which is so interesting. Because that is all your hard work pulling all of that in and manifesting it in. And the third card is Nine of Wands. I see you being really busy, work wise, busy, busy, busy. But whatever you birthing and putting into universe, look how she has the arrows and she has it like batoons all handled. No matter how much work is put on you, no matter what comes your way, you have what it takes and you make it happen. So even though it looks like it's so overwhelming and you have so much work to do, you know how to do it. You were born knowing how to do it. You have what it takes to manifest it and make it happen. So you kind of hold all the torches and all the arrows and you make things happen. You're the boss, is what I would say. So, yes, you're moving into that direction of being the boss. And sometimes your own words is what hold you back, or your own thoughts are what hold you back. I'm going to throw in an additional card for you, which is the High Priestess, which was the card of the collective, which is your intuition. Listen and follow to your intuition. Okay. Stay strong, view yourself strong, be powerful, and allow that intuition to come through. And envision, imagine positive things for yourself. Allow the positivity to enter your home, good things to enter your home. But I really do see a lot of good, positive things. And you have the inner knowledge and a wisdom how to duck when things come your way that are not like, oh, the highest good for you. Okay. So you have everything you need. You have that intuition. Um, you're very powerful. Don't worry about anything. Two wands. I mean, new creative ideas. Whatever you touch turns to gold, I would say. So very, very blessed in these times. I'm very excited for you, actually. Thank you for allowing us to be of service and thank you for showing up for us. I'm so happy to have had you, in this energy with us today.
Outstanding. Well, soul family. Yes, I would. happily consider myself soulkin to this wonderful, wonderful being.
Yes.
Thank you so much. And last but not least, our wonderful friend Gloria. So let's return to sacred neutral. Oh, by the way, the drum took care of the hobia thing. It's all clear. The energy, the residue of trauma from earlier on is gone. May you be victorious. Okay.
Yay, Gloria.
Oh wow, 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 wow. This is a very ancient soul. So, source, the beloved source of all things, looks at shards of itself and finds certain ones to be very, very desirable. And so source gives them a little credit card, which is unlimited, and gives them a little bubble, which is a universe, and says, hey, go have fun with it, create. Wow, this took an unexpected turn. Soul is prime creator. Who are you, lady? A very, very powerful soul. You're down here in a human body. You are doing a test drive on this wonderful vessel you are in. The body you are in is special. It contains all the attributes of your children, the humans that are going to populate your universe. You have been here uh, from the beginning. This has been 350 million years. You pop in and out every 10,000 years for a few incarnations. And this is where the product is ready. So, this body that you are in, it has the attributes that are desirable to you and suitable for the universe that you're the prime creator to. This is not an ego thing, has nothing to do with that, the body. It's who the soul is from that magnificent prime creator. The shard is now in this vessel. Welcome, awesome being, to this universe. You are a guest of honor. Be careful. Don't crash and burn. Yeah, don't party too hard. Because I've seen prime creators, they go a little too far. They get drawn in and they get stuck. They get too much joy out of being human, this craziness and madness. So everything in moderation, nothing is restricted. Um, wow, we got a prime creator. Okay, so so with that being said, let's see what the runes have to tell you. Let's put it this way: this is the wisdom contained within this universe, addressing a prime creator of a different universe. It's a gift of honor, friendship, and compassion. This one wishes to come out. Eternity. See, this is again AWAS. It's not about trust or reliability. No, this is eternity, giving you a gentle reminder. Beautiful soul, time does not apply to you. Cycles do not apply to you. You have evolved beyond such things eons ago in your youth as a soul. Ingwar. And yet there is a process of metamorphosis and gestation that you have embarked upon. Seems that down here you have found something that has been absent, something that you have not come across in your impressive, lengthy journey of wisdom and evolution. And this is going to be the source of healing for you as a prime creator, for all your creation within the universes, plural. You're not a baby prime creator. You've got many universes where you create within. And so this is going to be very, very healing for you as an emotional soul, as a soul that has the capacity to feel what others are going through. So there's strong empathy. That's just for granted. You step in a room and you feel the energy, and then you can change it in accordance to your will. So, soul that has tasted eternity, blood of our blood, soul of our soul, you are going through transformation. It is not just business as usual. You're getting something out of it down here on earth. And what you are getting out of it is healing, but also the knowledge of healing in a way that isn't present in domains that you have existed in so far. So, down here in this craziness, in this dumpster fire of warfare and hatred and slavery and poverty and all this nasty stuff, you're discovering that diamond in the rough, something that will not only inform you what to do, but more importantly, what not to do. So let's see what the fairy folk have to add here. Not yet. Let's shuffle again. Not yet. Let's see. Let's shuffle again. And now finally the message comes through. Tabira of the waters, elemental water. See again the fairy, and the runes are giving you the identical message of healing. This is deep. You see a soul from being a baby. There are many baby souls born or created on earth, and then they have to go through the dimensions, and then go through the light and sound and void, and then graduate. And still, that's just mid level. You've been through a long journey to be a masterful prime creator, and so, of course, there may be certain little bits and pieces of damage where it's now being removed. It is fundamental healing on the codes of a deity, of somebody who has great wisdom. Wow, this got really, really esoteric. It got really mystical. Well, Gloria, such is your nature. This is who you are. This is what you are doing down here. It is mastery of healing. This healing business is very, very important. You're finding something here that has the potential to become a plague in universes that you have created. Uncreation, like a cancer, just taking over, eating everything. And here you're gaining immunity, first and foremost in the self, but then by virtue of being in contact with your creation, you're going to pass on the immunity to your universes. So a certain plague like archons never rise. You're nipping it in the bud. Very impressive. So bless you. Keep being awesome. Create cheesecake in your universe, please.
Dr. Amir, you're so on point. You say, I'm not so psychic. Actually, you are that psychic. Gloria is a water sign indeed. So, and she's a strong healer. She plays balls. She's a Reiki healer as well. So she's extremely, extremely powerful and very wise. So, I mean, hat down to her. So let's see, what cards do I get for Gloria? Gloria, thank you for coming. It is such an awesome pleasure to have you here. Your first card is Ten of Hearts. You guys saw me shuffle this, and here we are. Contentment, joy, happiness, fulfillment, having it all, sort of kind of like the Empress, Ten of Hearts, your heart being fully filled with love, joy, happiness. Would not be surprised if there's a wedding coming up for you. Goodness, a lot of cards want to come for you. Well, let's just take the next one, which is Princess of Pentacles. I do see some money coming into you. I would say a raise, promotion, something of some sorts. So that is strongly coming in. You have the abilities to bring in the money, not only for yourself, for the others as well. The next card is Wheel of Fortune. I would say love, joy, happiness, passion, success, abundance, prosperity coming in. So that fortune, Wheel of Fortune is really jumping in for you. It is a number 10. I also feel like new cycle for you. It's coming in. So having your slate cleaned and then starting all over with the higher wisdom, knowledge, and love. And then one more card wants to come for you, which is a Prince of Wands. So Prince of Wands is a new idea, kind of being that leader. I keep telling you, you're going to end up being that leader, leading the team, having that wisdom, you see how that person is standing on a higher ground. You have so much wisdom. It is time for you to step in those higher shoes, and teach the others your wisdom, your knowledge, your experience. It is so important for everybody. So thank you for allowing us to be of service. This was extremely powerful. This was a great reading. I love for everybody who showed up in a collective today, because you shared so much with all of us. We shared all the gifts. Now, at the end, we all can send the rainbow heart from our heart into the universe to bring in the peace, especially in these crazy times of changes. So let's just close our eyes for 1 second. Imagine the peace in our heart. Send it as a rainbow light into the universe to everyone and anyone who may need it. And then so it is. Thank you all for
Fantastic.
participating. Thank you, Dr. Amir. You were tremendous as always.
And so were you, absolutely so. It's a pleasure co-creating with you. Wonderful, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. We would like to do this on a frequent basis. Next one is a special one. And here in the UK, I've got 21:21 on the clock.
Of course.
We've got confirmation of all of you being awesome. Do show up next week. We're going to do Valentine's Day readings, if I'm not mistaken. Energy of
Correct.
love and companionship, that which is mutual love, mutual growth. Do please join us. And thank you, everybody who was here today. Much love and blessings. Look forward to seeing you next week. Take good care of
Yes.
yourself, everyone.
Bye.